welcome back to Waves Tarot. I hope you're all doing beautifully and you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are. Today we're going to be doing a monthly pick a card reading for the month of July to see what kind of energies are coming in for you this month. I'm recording this on the 30th of June, so hopefully I can get this published before the 1st of July. I kind of lost track of time this month and I've been in a very stagnant energy, so I didn't want to do any readings for you when I was in this space because I didn't want to do a reading out of reluctance. So I'm feeling a bit better now, and I want to give a big shout out to Anodia. Thank you so much for your kind words. She really helped open my heart center, and I just can't express my gratitude enough. And on that note, I would love to express my gratitude to the rest of you as well. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. I'm sorry I haven't been getting back to you, but I have been reading them, and I'm so grateful for the amount of love, and I'm sending that all right back through to all of you. And I hope you're all doing fine and fancy and beautifully. So we're going to do our reading today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So group number 1 is this beautiful blue goldstone. And blue goldstone is perfect for reflecting away any negative energy, enhancing confidence and ambition. Then we have this amazing druzy quartz. This is a blue phantom quartz, and this is amazing for opening up the throat chakra, healing the 3rd chakra, enhancing your ability to express your thoughts and emotions positively and clearly as well. And then we have the seer stone. So this is a smoky quartz seer stone. So seer stones are amazing for enhancing psychic ability, and smoky quartz is awesome for grounding and psychic protection. So it's a pretty good little bundle in that one. So all of these are available on my store, Waves Tarot, which is linked in the description box below. I'd be so grateful if you did want to purchase one, that you head over there and pick one up. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, then the new booking system I've established is that you can purchase it on my website, and please allow 2 weeks to receive your reading. But otherwise, I think that's all the announcements that we have. So we'll get started. So we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Feel free to pause the video if you need any more time. Otherwise, we're going to get started. So I'm going to move these ones out the way. Let's start with the blue goldstone. So we have passion and power, and this is from the Pearls of Wisdom Oracle deck. I've had this one for a really long time and I couldn't find it, and I finally found it. This one's by Mel Tate. So passion and power. Feel the passion, magic happen. Feel the passion, magic happens when you do what you love. Your reward is joy, well-being, and love of life. And these cards are awesome because they have an affirmation. So the affirmation is, I am passionate. Then from the tarot cards, we have 6 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that you guys are on a journey, a career journey right now, trying to establish yourself in the things that you're passionate about, trying to succeed financially in pursuing your passions, okay? And some of you might be feeling like it's not working for you and you don't know what you want. But what I'm seeing here is that you've put in the hard work, and now you just have to wait to see the results in July, and you are going to see those results, okay, quite a lot, quite fervently as well. you're going to receive a lot, all right? Your vibes speak louder than your words. So I feel like vibrationally you're in this space of doubt. You're feeling like, you know, I've put in this hard work. You know, the 6 swords could represent 6 months of time, and you've been waiting, you've been patient, you've been trying to establish faith, but it's taking a long time for you to see the results, okay? And it's almost like your passion here is dwindling because out of a place of doubt and fear. And that is creating resistance because your vibes speak louder than your words. So you have put in the hard work and the universe has heard you, and you are going to get the results in July. So just remember to affirm that you are passionate. Remember that when you feel the passion, the magic happens. So try to release any doubt, okay? And that's why you were drawn to the blue goldstone, because it's amazing for enhancing ambition, as I said. So you might find in July that you reestablish your ambition, and you cleanse away and purify any doubt and fear or negative energy, because you know that happiness is your birthright. You know that you've put in the hard work and that you deserve this, that you're destined to have this, and you surrender to a power greater than you by believing in that, by accepting love and accepting the rewards that you have worked for, okay? So it's funny here, we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So right now you just need to find your confidence again, reestablish your passions and believe in yourself, okay? I am passionate. Find your power in your passion, find your magic in your passion, okay? And by remembering that happiness is your birthright, okay? And once you realize that, once you become confident in the hard work that you've done, once you feel like you've done enough and that you can sit back and breathe and relax and wait for the rewards to come through, that is when you will see them come through, okay? Because we have the Lamb here as well, and the Lamb is about having faith, okay? I feel like you're very innocent and probably new to the entrepreneurial field if you're an entrepreneur, or new to pursuing work in your passions. And so you're feeling uncertain, you're feeling unsure, but feel grounded in that freshness, feel grounded in that newness, because it means that there is a lot of opportunity that can come your way in having a freshness and no background and a new place to start from. It means anything can happen, okay? And that's really exciting. So hone in on that, zone in on that, and feel the frequency of excitement that comes with that, okay? And then you have roots and ascending channel. So I'm just going to read this from the book for you. As a result of my past wounds, I have built walls around me. Childhood wounds, conscious wounds, unconscious wounds, parental wounds, physical wounds, wounds of the mind, wounds of dark passages of my life, educational wounds, social wounds, wounds. How can such a damaged being relate with another just as damaged being? Apparently, I have built my relationships from fear, repressing myself not to suffer any more wounds. My past was present. Now, wounds, I thank you. Thank you for being life's teachers, for unmasking me. Now I know what is important, because in the long run, after every dark corner that I transcend, there is only one message: love. And the lesson from this card, Roots and Ascending Channel, is inner child. I connect with my inner child. I am my great master. I embrace forgiveness in me and in others. I allow myself to play, to laugh, and to marvel as well. And what I really like about this card is this reminds me of the seed of life, and it's extending from the heart chakra. And it's like you feel the vibrancy of life when you come from a place of the heart, when you come from your passions, when you connect with your inner child. So I think it'd be really great for you to center yourself from your heart and purify any negative energies from the heart space, okay? There's also a lot of green here, a lot of green here, a lot of green here. So you are going through a transformation at the moment. And it's just a transformation of believing in yourself, of believing in your passions and believing in your pursuits and having confidence in them, okay? And realizing that happiness is your birthright, that you put in the work and it is your right to receive the happiness and reap the rewards of this hard work, okay? So for July, I'm seeing that you are going to get those rewards, that you're going to start seeing the ball rolling again, okay? The egg is like potential, okay? This is about to crack open and you're reflecting away any negative energies. All right, group number 1. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope that that resonated with you. Feel free to leave a comment if it did, and come back to me at the end of July and let me know what happened, okay? Again, if you'd like to purchase one of the blue goldstone eggs, I have 3 available. They are 30 Australian dollars on my store, so probably like 20 to 25 USD. And I will see you in the next reading. Much love. Bye. All right, hello to those of you who chose group number 2, the Blue Phantom Quartz, for healing and opening the the throat chakra and speaking your truth from a place of love, vitality, and integrity. Let's see what's come from the cards for you. So we have Balance, the Bear. Balancing activities and rest will increase your strength. Your body will indicate changes required in your nutrition. And these cards are great because they have affirmations, and the affirmation is, I am energized. Then we got 2 for group number 2. So we have the Swan, Inner Beauty. Others are drawn to your kind heart and caring nature. Be proud of your skills and believe in yourself. Old habits die hard, but are overcome by stepping back and seeing what others see. Affirmation, I'm kind and caring. So already here I'm seeing self-doubt and self-destruction. I feel like you probably aren't eating well right now because you are trying to fill a void with food. You are trying to even suppress your voice with food. Whenever you feel like saying something, instead you eat something. Whenever there is an emotion that you can't express, you try to nurture that by nurturing yourself by eating something good, okay? Something delicious. But it's kind of coming into a space now where you're overstimulating your body with foods that aren't highly nutritional. They might emotionally feed you, but they're not nutritionally feeding you. And that's why we have inner beauty here as well. It's like, remember the inner beauty. Remember how amazing you can feel when you start to eat nutritionally, okay? And I'm one to talk, like, I very much used to fill voids, like emotional voids and loneliness by eating food, okay? And I've only just stopped doing this in the last couple of months, okay? And I can 100% vouch how much better you feel when you start eating nutritionally. And once you heal that wound, once you realize that, hey, I'm eating food to try and fix the problem here, but it's not fixing the problem, it's just, putting a band-aid over it. So once you realize that and you actually work on fixing the problem, you won't need those band-aids anymore. Whatever it is that you try to use to fill that void, it might not be food, it might be cigarettes, it might be drugs, it might be alcohol, it might be not eating. You might have issues with punishing yourself with food because you don't feel like you're beautiful enough, okay? What you need to recognize in July, and this is what you are going to recognize, is you are beautiful, you are kind, you are caring, and you deserve to treat yourself with kindness and respect yourself as a person who is respected by others, okay? And I see you doing this in July, and I see you finding your balance. You're coming out of hibernation now, and you're ready to face your fears, ready to face these inner turmoils and heal them so that you can face the world, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles suggests a lot of freedom, a lot of enjoyment of life, but there is still some restraint here. There is still some growth to be had. So I do see that you will be growing, and you will be moving towards a space where you can find complete fulfillment, where you do find balance, duality, and healing in duality, knowing that you had to go through this time of unbalance so that you could have the desire to heal and become more evolved, become better than you were before you went into this deficit, okay? We go into deficits so that we can fall down only to grow up higher than we were before, okay? So I see in July you're realizing that not all is lost, and that you are hoping for a better future, and that you realize you can have that better future now, okay? I see you expressing yourself better as well, because we have the Four of Cups. So I feel like people are going to be trying to tell you how to be, tell you what to do, and you're going to be firm in that you know what is true to your heart space, you know what is true to your expression, and you're going to stand by that. You're going to stand by yourself in July. You're going to look after yourself in July and not try too hard to please people by suppressing your own needs to fulfill others' wants, okay? And by doing that, that is where you find new opportunities. That is where you find peace. That is where you find new pathways, new mountains to climb, new heights to achieve, and new perspectives to take on. And ones that you want, ones in which you find growth, okay? Ones in which you find prosperity as well, okay? Because true healing occurs when you give yourself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers, whatever feelings you have been suppressing all this time and trying to put a band-aid over. July is a month for you, as is shown by the Blue Phantom Quartz, is where you start speaking your truth from a place of passion, from a place of integrity, and from a place of love, okay? It's where you purify any negative feelings and you feel powerful enough to express your truth and know that you are worth doing that for yourself, respecting yourself. So when you lean on the universe, when you have faith in the universe, your peace becomes real, okay? And again, we have duality, we have the moon. You're starting to reveal your secret feelings, your secret thoughts, your secret desires, okay? And you're starting to believe in the universe's love for you. You're starting to believe in other people's love for you, and you let go of the past, you let go of the shadows that you're holding by seeing yourself for the first time with the eyes of love, okay? By seeing yourself as someone who is worthy of love and respect from yourself. I really feel like those around you do love and respect you, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. You are safe with your loved ones. If you ever doubt that your loved ones do not love or respect you, I believe that they do. And I think in July, you're coming into this space where you start loving yourself and you feel safe with yourself. You feel like it's okay to love yourself. You recognize that you're essential to this universe, that you're an essential part of your family, of your friendship groups. You're essential to yourself. Self-love is essential, and you start nurturing yourself, okay? And you start eating better, treating yourself better, treating your body better, your etheric field better, your energy better, okay? Everything. All right. And then finally, we have in transit. So I'm going to read this from the book. Under thousands of my terrestrial layers, valuable information has remained hidden. Now all this comes to light and the deepest minerals expand from my head. I release my thoughts without judgment. Look at this. Releasing thoughts through the voice, okay, without judgment. I question the banality of this era, undress my feelings. I free my expectations, which are pure illusion. I know that my face and body get old every day. That is my true physical nature, and today I honor, celebrate, and love it. It is time to share this wealth with the world, so now I communicate. I am naked in my truth. And believe it or not, the lesson is express. I listen and express myself in the way that I need. I open my communication center. Thank you, because I am a unique, unrepeatable, and creative human being. That's awesome, guys. That all ties in so beautifully. The month of July is really going to be about group number 2, expressing your feelings, as is perfect for Cancer season because it's such an emotional season. Okay, so it might even come to a point where if you are still in this place of resistance throughout the month of July, your feelings might bubble up and explode out of you to a point that you have to express those feelings, okay? But that will be good for you because it's kind of breaking the glass ceiling, breaking the threshold so that you know that it's okay to express yourself, that you need to express yourself, okay? That is what the month of July is going to be about for you. You're going to come back into your self, personal power, and love and respect for yourself. It's kind of like taking a breath. Like, finally, that's out. You know, like the other day, pardon me, I have borderline personality disorder, so my emotions get very extreme. And the other day I had an argument with my father. He said some extraordinarily unkind things to me, and I pretended to be okay, went up to my room and screamed into my pillow as much as I could. I wasn't going to hold that in, because if I did, then I would build a resentment for my father, which I don't want, okay? So I express myself, and if I have to do it in private to protect my relationships, I will, but I still express myself at the end of the day, okay? I also proceeded to send an email to my psychologist. I know this is like a lot of information about my personal life, but I feel like it's important for some people out there to know that there is no shame in feeling how you're feeling and expressing yourself. And I knew in that moment I needed to express how I was feeling in a setting where I could have a conversation, all right? And there would not be bias, and there would be objectivity and understanding at the same time, okay? And that is exactly what I get from my psychologist. So that might be something good for you in July as well. But if you need to scream into a pillow, by all means, scream into a fucking pillow. Do what you need to express yourself, because you will feel so much better, okay? I'm sending you so much love, group number 2. Again, just a little self-plug. If you would like to purchase this crystal, it's the only one available. It is $90 Australian dollars, which makes it about $80 USD. And I would be so grateful for your support in my business, as the money does contribute to opening my animal rescue, okay? So I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in the next reading, group number 2. Bye. Okay, hello group number 3 who chose the Seer Stone, the Smoky Quartz Seer Stone. This is about enhancing psychic protection, enhancing psychic abilities, and finding grounding. I love this particular stone because it's got little nodules in here to rest your finger, and it just seems to sit perfectly with my finger in there to hold it. Sorry, a little random note, but yeah. So let's see what cards are coming out for you, group number 3. Oh, we have Speak Your Truth, the Black Panther. Speak your truth without malice and become more powerful. When did you say something encouraging or positive to you? And these cards are great because they have affirmations. The affirmation is, I am responsible for my words. Okay, then we have from the tarot the Page of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Sun. Okay, this is hugely about speaking your truth for the month of July, group number 3. We have the Page of Swords. I feel like you often suppress your truth. I feel like you say a lot, you speak a lot, you express yourself a lot, but passively aggressively. You're not succinct in what you want to say. You're not entirely honest in what you want to say. And that is not a judgment on you. That is just a habit that you have founded in a way to protect your heart, okay? And I feel like July is all going to be about finding clarity and finding the bravery to speak your truth and not be afraid of judgment from others. And I think in doing that, you'll find peace, you will find happiness and clarity, because you're no longer suppressing your emotions. You're no longer, I feel like a lot of you have quick backs. Like if someone says something to you, you'd make a sarcastic kind of comment that could sometimes be vindictive or mean, and you don't really mean it, but you just say it because you've been suppressing so much towards them, and you just say something to let a little bit out. But I feel like the month of July is about you responsibly integrating how you're feeling through and into your words, and taking your power and speaking your truth without shame, because you do it in a responsible way. You do it in a way that will be heard, okay? You are the dreamer of your dream, okay? So I feel like there is something that you're wanting to manifest. There's something that you want to create, and that requires you to speak your truth. So I am feeling that whatever it is, whatever your goal or ambition is for July, you will achieve that more readily by speaking your truth in a responsible way. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided, okay? So I feel like you can tend to be a little bit indecisive, group number 3. Sometimes you feel like you're ready to speak your truth. Sometimes you feel like you can't keep it down. You can't resist letting a little bit of it out. And sometimes you do find balance, okay? But if you find trust, you find faith, and you follow the flow of the universe, you will know when it is the right time to let out your truth, okay, in a positive way, or how you can digest how you're feeling in a positive way, so that you don't have to hold it in and build like this kind of emotional bacteria that creates resentment or fear and a need to protect yourself, okay? Because your energy flows where your intention goes. So if your intention is to constantly suppress how you're feeling, then those emotions and your energy, it's kind of like stabbing yourself with all this dark emotion that you're feeling, okay? So if you speak it and you let it out positively, it's literally like you're bleeding all of this kind of mucusy energy that you're holding right now. But through that, it becomes vibrant, it becomes healing, okay? And prosperity lies ahead once you kind of, take the bull by the horns, once you release your truth, once you see yourself for who you are, and once you get through this phase of not completely revealing your feelings or completely revealing your truth. I feel like you are becoming more grounded, and in expressing yourself, you actually find that you'll feel more protected, more safe within your own personal sanctuary, because you don't have to seek permission to be yourself anymore. You are who you are, and you can balance negative and positive energies that are sent to you through the expression of yourself, okay? Unfortunately, it's a part of life. We are all judged within 3 seconds on face value, okay? And whether you choose to absorb that energy and let it sit and grow bacteria, or if you choose to digest it and let it flow free, okay, is totally up to you. And for July, I see you finding balance. I see you learning how to digest judgment, how to digest fear, and finding safe and security in that, safeness and security, finding protection in that, because you no longer have to seek permission to be yourself. You feel more free in life, and that is how you're going to find happiness. That is how you're going to find clarity, and it's how you're going to find peace. And it's also going to create this beautiful vibration, this beautiful energy that helps you manifest whatever you're dreaming about for July. Okay, you're kind of leading the way, you're leading the pack, you're demonstrating to yourself how you can achieve your dreams. The wolf is all about revealing things that kind of lurk around us. It's almost like you feel hunted by yourself, if that makes sense. Like you feel like there's almost like two splits. There's like a split in your personality. There's the part of you that's raw and honest, and there's the part of you that is constantly judging yourself. It's like your personal authority, and it's like you're afraid of yourself because you're not allowing yourself to be guided by the raw, honest part. And instead, it's like this other flip side of your personality is a culmination of all the judgment you've experienced, all the thought forms, all the thoughts that have been directed towards you throughout your life have all culminated in this one energy, and you've absorbed it and you've not digested it. And so it's created this other personality within you, this other thought form, but you need to realize it's not yours. It's a culmination of other people's energy you've been pulling and plucking from them, or that they've been sending to you, and you've been keeping it, and it's been residing in you, and it's taken on an embodiment. It's time to let it go, and I see you doing that in July. And then you have own voice, owning your voice, guys. So let's see what this says in the book. When I have forgotten love, tired, broken, exhausted, harmful emotions appear. Luckily, I am still here, so I allow myself to feel dark emotions running through my whole self. I am not resisting them. I am not judging them. I am not censoring myself. That's exactly what I was saying. You censor yourself. You judge yourself, okay? But now it's time to let those flow away from you. Allow yourself to feel them, but let them flow away like passing clouds, like a wave flowing through the ocean. I welcome this emotion. I welcome it into my life. I breathe it, I embody it, and identify in which part of my physical body it is stuck. I amplify this feeling. I completely surrender to it, acknowledging this emotion with my conscious breathing. I thank it for being a part of me all this time. And now, emotion, I allow you to be free. I thank you again for everything, and I let you return to the source with love and gratitude. How freaking perfect is this card, can I just say? That ties in so perfectly. Okay, and then we have the lesson, which is acknowledge. I acknowledge my pain. I free myself of my feelings. I release the shame, let go of my guilt. I do not give up. My head held high without any fear. I respect myself and I let my voice be heard. And in that you will find sanctuary and protection. Okay? Group number 3, I hope that resonated with you. That is all I have for you. A little self-plug, if you do want to purchase a Seer Stone, they're $10 AUD, which makes them about $5 American dollars or USD. So if you'd like to grab one, I'd be so incredibly grateful for your support in my business, as the profit from these sales go directly towards raising money to start my animal rescue. So I'd be eternally grateful if you did want to grab one of these. I'm sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to see you in the next reading, group number 3. Ciao. Mwah.